Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30. Yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on,
so first and 10 now from the 30.
Bound to lose one. 61, matchbox, get it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
18, Gator.
Check 53,
First
Mike.
and 10 at the
Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
General West.
Double up, double up. He's coming.
Hey, Delta.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Tight dog, look, squeeze. Fire.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
7 at the 45-yard line.
Ready? 58's the mic. Right. 58's the mic. All day, all day. Ready, ready.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set. Hey, 91. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike. Come on.
On the ground with Bryce Love, the former Stanford Cardinal. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of 2 there, second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now Jackson. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Well, hey, we're going Mike 40, Mike 40. Stay with your man.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game. And that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Being chased out left. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Check 43. Check 31, check 31.
Check the backer.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Rolling to his right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Come on, man.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he completes it to Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the Packers' 22-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 3. Go to base. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Watch the 60 degree.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
That's it. Big hit.
Set. 18 Gator.
Check. 53's Mike.
Watch QB jump.
Now this time he'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And it's a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 40's Mike. 40's Mike right there. 40's Mike.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And now he'll tuck it and run.
I got you, boy.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Brandon, guys do whatever it takes to have fresh legs late in the season nowadays, don't they? How about him last week? Week 16. NFC Player of the Week for his performance.
Probably means a little bit more to him later in the year, doesn't it? Because of what you just said, the fatigue for a running back throughout the season.
Shows the offseason training and the endurance that he created in order to have that type of a game this late in the season.
On 2nd down, Love. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
First down, Packers.
That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Give me some. Here we go.
Mike has you. Check, he's coming, he's coming.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Check. 40 bucks.
This time, Jackson will throw it. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Bilal Nichols. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Gets around him. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, You have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number one path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Topper, shoot!
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Lonnie, 15 line.
Go!
Yo, faster! Big River.
Now back to throw. The catch made by Miller. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Go now. 60.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
6-6. Pull it high.
First down.
Kill.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Haywood. Get it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. That is caught by Cohen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. And this is incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and short. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
They'll go with a keeper. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
94.
53 is mine. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, seam 6.
They'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He's not going to get me. 40's Mike. 40's Mike. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Throw left side complete. It's Love. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Now it's Jackson. Buying time to under pressure again, and down he goes again. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40, Mike 40. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hassan. 40's Mike. 40's the Mike. Go. Mike's 40. Mike's 40.
Jackson from the shotgun. The tally there, -8 yards. Leads to 4th down as well. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A terrific return there, 27 yards all told. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready, 18, Gator.
Mike, number 53.
Greystone travel.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the
Golf, golf.
Alert 3, alert 3. Shift.
Blue draw corkers.
Check, crunch.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now he's forced out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
SOS. Bang. Under 10.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
Easy work. It's easy work, and it's coming again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Mike 40, check, he's coming. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Check.
On 3rd down, Jackson into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Week after week, we're seeing plays like this from him, and I think he's in line. We've discussed it before for NFL Defensive Player of the Year.
And a big reason why, I think, is because of his ball skills, and that's something that, for guys of his position, they've talked about it for years. They've done the drills, but they've really increased it in recent seasons because of the offense have gotten so good. He knows how to take the ball away. That is huge for a defender.
15-90.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. It's caught by Bryant. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Now, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
Ready,
Big
ready.
play coming up. Here's
Thank you,
3rd and
sir.
10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Now.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Let's go.
That one, a gain of 20 and a 1st down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations, quite the accomplishment. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You go night-night. Don't go night-night. 40's mine. 40's mine. All day, every day, any day.
To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown, Packers! As his guys are in for 6, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, twisting away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Go,
and following the interception, just any interception interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, King. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field.
That's it.
And they're already walking backwards. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. From the gun, King. Complete to Bryant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. King on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Black. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Second down and inches. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Boom all day.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
Back now at Soldier Field. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. The Bears on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and 5. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10.
Check 25. Check 25. 64. Wait. Exit. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Complete to Washington. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Off. Mike 40, Mike 40. Ready. Ready. Mike 40, Mike 40.
Throwing is Jackson. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Jackson operating from the gun. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Come on, O. Come on, O.
To throw is King. From the gun, he'll throw. Forced out to his left. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Jackson looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Mike 40, Mike 40.
I'm here all day.
Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. Mike.
Oh, Trot. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Below Nichols. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Let's go now. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Mike 52.
General West.
First down, a run with Cohen. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He completes this into the hands of Miller. So they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Baby, let's go.
Tariq Cohen, touchdown number 18 on the year as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Now Jackson to throw on 3rd down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary has really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. Going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Packers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Now Jackson. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Jackson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Let's go.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's a gain of 20.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well. And if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now it's Jackson. And it's brought in by Washington. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Jackson will throw again.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on,
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. This is Cohen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Watch the flag. Watch the flag.
they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball.
Check three, check right.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Let's go right here now.
Shoot.
They will take the knee here, and they will finish this regular season with a victory. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for Chicago, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.